Hello, my name is Angela. I'm a teacher with VIPKID, and I'm bringing you this video in collaboration with VIPKID headquarters to bring you the most accurate and up-to-date information about getting hired with VIPKID. This video is going to tell you about each step of the hiring process and some tips to help you pass each step. Also, be sure to watch this video to the end to hear a special announcement about a change coming up soon in the hiring process for VIPKID. If you're interested in applying for VIPKID, my referral link to do so is below. That will make you pop up in my system so that I can help you personally pass each step. There are no fees to apply for VIPKID. There are no fees ever, but the process is rigorous. So here's a breakdown of the hiring process for VIPKID. The first step is the basic application, which is what I've linked below if you'd like to apply. The basic qualifications are a bachelor's degree in anything, experience working with children. You must also be legally able to work in the United States or Canada. So on the basic application, you're going to emphasize your teaching experience, working with children, and also make sure that your education is listed there. Once that is approved, VIPKID will invite you for an interview. During this interview, you will teach a demo lesson, but they will send it to you in advance, so you have time to prepare. They will also send you their teaching standards, which you must practice. And I want to make something very clear. A lot of people who do not pass the VIPKID hiring process say, but I have a master's degree in education, or I've been a teacher for 25 years, I'm not qualified. You are qualified, because nobody, hardly anybody who applies, knows the VIPKID teaching style. Your education and teaching experience gets you an interview, but then it's up to you to really practice and learn their teaching style. As with any job, they have their own standards, and their huge student base is used to learning their way. So it's important that you put the time in to prepare and learn this teaching style in order to get hired. There are a few options for your interview. You can schedule a live interview, and that will be a video call hosted through the VIPKID website with a team member in Beijing. The interview will start out with them asking you a few basic questions, like a regular interview, and then they are going to ask if you're ready, and they're going to get into character as a 5-year-old, and they're not going to break character. At this time, you also start teaching them as they are a 5-year-old, and you don't break character either. So you have 10 minutes to do that interview, and then they're going to give you some feedback, and you'll hear soon after that if you've passed. You can also do a recorded demo. This is the same My Feelings lesson. It's also recorded on their website, and you're going to teach it pretending that there is a student on the other end responding to you. If you pass that, again, you'll hear soon. There is another option for the interview, and that's the Interview Express. This is by invite only. This includes a brief quiz on basic ESL teaching techniques, and then a 3-minute self-recorded video that includes a basic introduction, and then you teach a few slides demonstrating your level of comfort with their teaching style. None of these lessons have to be perfect. It just demonstrates your teachability, your willingness to learn, your preparation, etc. If you pass the interview, the next step is teaching prep. The teaching prep portion consists of watching a few videos, going through some PowerPoints and quizzes to help you learn more specifically about the VIPKID teaching style, the lesson formats, and the teaching standards. After you finish that, you will move on to the Mock 1. Right now, the Mock 1 is the same for everyone. It is a 2-part class. The first part is 15 minutes of a beginner level lesson, and it's on the letter X. You can see videos that I've made with tips for this and a complete walkthrough of it, and there are plenty on YouTube from other teachers as well. After that 15 minutes, the mentor, who's a VIPKID teacher, somewhere in the States or Canada probably, will stop and give you feedback that you must then apply to the second half of the mock, which is an intermediate student, them pretending to be an intermediate student, on my country and culture. So they need to see how well you teach beginning students and then how well you teach intermediate students. After the Mock 1, you'll hear back shortly if you passed immediately and are going to be hired, or if they want to see you do a second mock class to make sure you've really got their teaching style down. The mock 2 class isn't going to be a lesson split into 2 levels. It's going to be entirely a beginning level lesson or entirely an intermediate level lesson. There will be a break in each one so that the mentor can give you feedback that you will then apply to the second half of the lesson. Right now, the beginning mock 2 lesson is on the letter P, so you can go look for examples of that if that's where you're at. And the intermediate mock 2 class is on Earth, Our Home, so you can go look for videos and resources on that if that is your mock 2 class. Also, VIPKid previously had a kickoff program in place if you didn't quite score high enough on your mock 2 but still showed potential, and that program is not in place anymore. After the mock 2, you either pass and are hired as a regular teacher or you do not pass, but there is no more kickoff meeting. VIPKid is slowly adding interactive lessons, and the hiring process is going to start using interactive lessons as well, but not yet. In the near future, they will change the lessons over to interactive. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because as soon as those are released to everyone, I will have a walkthrough to show you kind of how to do those. Keep an eye out for those because they'll be coming out sometime soon. But for now, the lessons are My Feelings, or the Interview Express, the letter X, and My Country. And if you have to do a mock 2, which a lot of people do, probably at least half, you'll either do letter P or you'll do Earth, Our Home. If you fail, which happens, in fact, more people fail than pass, that's okay and it's not the end of the road for you. Do not take it personally because, like any other job, you must demonstrate mastery of the skills needed to perform that job before you're hired. Because we're hired as independent contractors, VIPKid cannot legally require any training once you sign that contract. So they have to make sure that their applicants are ready to see students the second they sign that contract. So if you haven't mastered the skills needed, then they're not going to hire you. So if you put in the preparation, if you adhere to their teaching standards and do everything that is asked of you, you will get hired. Again, if you'd like my help through this process, the link to apply is below. I hope that gives you a good idea of what to expect through this hiring process. Expect to take at least 2 to 3 days to prepare for these interviews and a few hours in front of your camera, watching yourself use the props. It does take preparation. It does take practice, but it's worth it. No good things come easy. VIPKid is a fantastic job. The pay is $14 to $22 an hour, but I would say most teachers average $20 per hour easily. You get paid if a student doesn't show up, but you're in your own house, so you can go watch Netflix or do your thing and you're right there. You set your own schedule, which is amazing. I can work before my kids are even up. The students themselves are adorable and amazing for the most part. They are excited to learn. They're excited to meet you. You can do this job on vacation. This truly is the best work from home job out there. Now you know what it takes to be a VIPKid teacher. Congratulations on looking into the best job out there. I hope you pass. I hope you become a VIPKid teacher, especially this year. They are growing like crazy and amazing things are being enrolled all the time. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any videos coming out soon about the interactive lessons or any other news. Please drop a comment if you have any questions. You can email me. My email address is angela.masilva123@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you. Good luck as you practice for these interviews. Good luck as you teach, and as always, happy teaching.